Ah. What was I doing? This is what I was doing. Damn it. There we go. We spent years awaiting our judgment, our hands aligned, intrinsically entwined. But in the blink of an eye, you kiss me goodbye, but the face of yours. Sure. At the thought of you, I keep breaking down over you again. I can't face that you're happy and so I'm stuck rotting 6 feet under. We spent years awaiting our judgment, our hands aligned, intrinsically entwined. But in the blink of an eye, you kissed me goodbye, and I reminisced of a better time. And always rise. Haven't you kissed me goodbye, but the taste of your lips left me mortified. Over you again, I can't face that you're happy and so. Why can't I paste? There we go. Here's the volume settings. It's so low. No, that's why. We'll do like that. Hopefully that's not uber loud. Yay. Volume stream. Cool. Great. And that. Wait, I don't have chat open. There you go. Okay. What am I playing this game for? Shit. Reset check-in? Okay. Oops. Shut up. Stop talking. That's so weird. Why do I change into a different human being? Okay. Well. I need coffee, right?
いらっしゃいませ。何かお飲みになりますか?
Can I go over my max? hang on.
またどうぞ迷っ
さあじ
触りたい
Okay,
ダメ
the voices are kind of loud as fuck actually. Hang on.
ひれ手入れしないと
Hello, Skit Rocks. Where the fuck? Why are the voices so much louder than everything else? Dialogue. What's that?
私はあくまで技術屋だよ
Is that still too loud? It still feels really loud. Okay, how about this?
さあ実験を始めよう
There's a special reason for that. Wow. The reason, no, we're gonna keep it like that. I'm just gonna lower that shit a lot. Because so far everything else isn't as loud.
私はあくまで
There
技
we
術屋
go.
だよ
That's a normal volume.
触りたい
So yeah, the reason we are streaming today is because today's Veterans Day. So shout out veterans, I guess. Can I even upgrade you? I can. No, I need Elite Proxy. Shy Lily streaming. And my friend did tell me to get on this game. Upgrade suggest. Shut up. Oh my god. High priority. Yeah. Stop talking to me. So, can I even do that? Agent level 45. Blah blah blah. I gotcha. Listen. I only played this game when it first came out because, like, look at the animations for it. Ooh, look at how fluid that is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I was like, you have my attention. And then I played through it and I went, this feels like it so badly wants to be Devil May Cry that I just want to play Devil May Cry when I play this game. I don't remember what any of this stuff means. But my friend, here, I can read you the DMs they DM'd me. Let's see. They said, bro, you gotta get back on Zenless. They're gonna buff the Shark Girl. And I mean like actually real kit buff and not just indirect buff through artifacts. And I said, but AI Darth Vader. And then they sent the hard TN edit. Where it's like, where it plays 3 Days Grace for some reason. Chat know what I'm talking about? Stop. Recommend. Okay. Enhance. Overclock. Oh, I don't have anything. Enhance. Elite Proxy. Alright, so this bitch can't really be all that enhanced, I guess, other than getting higher tier versions of these. HP. This one's better though, attack and crit. Attack, that sounds good. Defense. Bruh. Crit damage. Anomaly proficiency. I don't know what the fuck that means. HP. Dude, okay, so I downloaded this game last night,
触りたい
and
ダメ
one of my friends was like, show me what all the characters, he's like, sell me on this game, show me what all the characters do. I was like, listen. And he rated the designs of all the characters, about how well they are. And you know me and how weird I am when it comes to these things, where for me, part of character design is you have to be able to understand their whole vibe just based off looking at a character. Like my friend said he hated the main character design and that they're lame compared to everyone else, which is like fair, but like also that's kind of the point. Anyway, they said this was their favorite character. This is my friend's favorite character. He was like, this is the best one. This is the best one. Now, I don't know if I just watch too much anime or something, but at least this feels very basic. to me. This just feels like a basic fucking, like, you type in Oni in an anime website and you'll find like 40 characters that look like this.
触りたい
In terms of my
ダメ
favorite character design, I'm not too sure actually. I like Ellen, just because she's a shark. Even though we talked about this too. A lot of the animal characters that aren't like full furry don't really have a, you know, like
私はあくまで
need,
技術
I
だよ
guess, to be having the shark tail to Ellen adds nothing to her
手入
character.
れしないと
Without the shark tail, Ellen would be the exact same character. Like she has no, the shark tail has no relevance whatsoever.
あらプロ騎士さんごきげんようですわ
It was mainly this character that we brought up of like the animal features and how they're pretty much just added there to tick a box on someone's fetish. Like, let's be real. This woman being a rat doesn't really serve anything to her character from what I
あんたが
understand.
サンプルになってくれるの
The only thing I can think of is that because her whole deal, I guess, is that she's like an undercover officer. So I guess they made her a rat because she's ratting on people. That's just my guess. Oh my god. And then we talked about this character at length. Not because of her character design at all. I have no idea what this bitch is or what she's about. But there was a ad that Zenless Zone Zero ran for a long time. They still might run it. And this character has her own like music video and it is fucking horrible. Like, not even from a lyric standpoint or a visual standpoint, just her actual singing ability is terrible. Here, let me subject you to it, chat. What's this character's name? Bernice. That's not how you spell it. Bernice. Oh, God. What the fuck is this? Like, I don't want to be rude. Listen. Okay, here's my problem with Gooner Brain Rot, okay? Like, gooning, right? Whatever. It's fine. Like, look at this character. Look at the thigh jiggle on her.
スタンプ
Like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy. Oh, and apparently this character, you just see her ass the whole time. Boom. That's fine, right? Whatever. Gooner, I don't care. What I do care about is this game, and I understand why they do it, but it is unequally Gooner friendly. So, like,
赤いマフラーを試そうってか
bro, where is my big shirtless buff man? Like, I'm just saying, if I can sit here and have a girl dressed like this and be able to stare at her ass the whole time, why is the same not true for any of the male characters?
俺がいれば他はいい何なりとご用命を
Like, what the freaky? Is this guy a dude?
任務か
Yes.
俺も連れてってくれ
It is unequal opportunity Gooner.
よっしゃ仕事だ
And that... Look. I'm just saying. I
私は
forgot I
あ
went
く
in
ま
here
で
for a
技術
reason.
触りたい
How do I check what is in my team? I don't even know who my team is. I guess
実験
the
を始
characters
め
that are
よう
level 40 are in my team. Look, man. they also made weird changes. Like, okay, so this character, right? She got big titties and a fat ass. And apparently in the playtest for this game before it was officially released, you know how like when you switch to their fucking different things, they do different poses. She apparently had a pose where she turned around and it was like a shot from below and you just saw her ass. And then a lot of people got mad because in the final release, it's not here. It got taken away. Which is like, whatever, right? But then when I brought it up to my friends last night, they were like, oh, maybe it got taken away because, you know, the game just came out. They're like, now they don't give a fuck. Now you can see a character's ass and nobody cares. But when the game first came out and everybody on the internet was talking about it, you know, like, I guess they were like, they made the argument that they didn't want to openly present themselves as a Gunnar game. And then I was like, okay, but this character has been in the game since launch. And then look at this. Look at this. She just straight up sticks her ass out. For no purpose. So I was like, excuse me. You are factually incorrect in them not wanting to portray themselves as a Gunnar game. Because this character's in it since launch. And it's just ass shots. I don't remember who else was in this game at launch. From the ass. I'm not judging. I'm just questioning choices and intent. Like, you want to go ahead and stick your ass out? Go ahead, man. I forgot. I'm actually supposed to be like checking if I can level these guys up or anything. Wait, level 11? How did she get to level 11? But this one is level 7. Oh, because I have these thingies. Yes, I remember. What? Oh. No, I don't get it. Whatever. Root. Trial use. Shut up. Do it. I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know how to play this game. What is recommended for you? This one? Crit rate, crit damage, defense, attack. And they're all blue. I'm guessing purple's better, just based on... Oh, you have none. Cool, alright. Like I said, I don't care. The only reason I cared that games were Gunnar games is because, like, you know, my friends that aren't into gachas very heavily judge me. They're like, oh, you play that for this reason? It's like, well, not really, but if I tell you that, you're not going to believe me, so sure. Oh no, don't worry, this one has fully decided that it's going to be a Gunnar game at this point. I need more of these. Ooh, look at that. Rayeft. Wait, what? What did I just do? Replenish materials. What does that mean? No? Let's just go get more. Here. Was this what I needed? Okay, shoot. Sure, is this the one I've selected? Sure. Okay. Reset config. Oh. Squad up. Oh, yeah, go away. Okay. How come it says it? Oh. Oh. No. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't remember how to play this. Like I said, I played it on launch, which has to be like a year ago, I think, at this point. And then I never touched it again. And apparently it's really loud for stream. Give me 1 second. Let's do that. How's that? Is there a lock on? There is a lock on. There was like a parry, wasn't there? Okay, it actually is very loud for me too. What the fuck? Oh! I did that on accident. Oops. What is... I've pressed like 2 buttons. Oops. Wait, I thought... Oh. Ow. What is happening? Get him, I guess. Do it. Oops. Do I have like... There's a lot happening. And I'm not doing a whole lot. Alright. Hang on. I gotta turn it down. That was very loud. Cool, I got an S. Return to upgrading. Oh, what a nice feature. Yeah, shut up. I don't care. What? What? Okay. First off, Jesus Christ, my fucking eardrums. I guess there was a reason I had it at 2. I don't know, now that seems too quiet though. Split the difference and go 3. What was I doing? You. Enhance. Yeah, now it's max. Cool. What is recommended for you? Okay, swing jazz. How do I get these again? Where do I get these from? Ugh. My friend was last night. My friend was looking at a Souls boss tier list. What do you want from me? What do you want to talk to me? Expert challenge. How do I get thingies? Sure. No, I don't want any of these. Is it you that I get it from? Am I even in the right area? Sure. What is the expert challenge? No, these are not. The fuck is this thing? But yeah, he was like, I think I forgot what fight I showed him. I think I told him to look up Maria, who, you know, probably the hardest Bloodborne boss. Ow, someone's talking shit. And they watched it and they were like, you know, I kind of want to get into Souls games. And I was like, you know, and my friend that said this is like a very casual person, like a casual gamer. Is there a map button? How do I open my map? That's not it. That's not it. Let's try M. Hey. Okay, sure. Let's just, I guess we'll go drink some coffee. But I was like, I don't know if you'd like them. I think you'd think they're too hard. And just to give you a scope, they said that whatever, I'll just get this one. I don't want to watch this. Go away. Delicious, thank you. They said that, what's it called? The fucking Star Wars game, Fallen Order. That Jedi Fallen Order was like on, I think they played on normal or maybe the difficulty above that, and they said it was really fucking hard. And I beat that game on the hardest difficulty because, you know, I'm just a gamer. Shit. So I was like, I don't know if that's like one of the harder games you've ever played, then I think you're gonna have a little trouble with hello dog, with Soulsborne games, because those things I got 3 bones. No, I don't know what that meant, but I did it, and it was a thing that happened. Cool, great. I guess now we just do some. Well, no. What? I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So far, I think the hardest game I've played is probably Sekiro. Sekiro's been the most fucking difficult game. I haven't played Nioh. My friends have told me to play it, I just haven't played it. What am I doing? I'm trying to find where I get the music. Is it here? That shit is fucking insane with how difficult it is. Oh my god, I hate that shit. I've had friends that played it, but I haven't played it myself. Do you? Nope. Where do I get music discs? Hello Zero. Last Void? What is this? What the fuck is this? What is happening? I completed that, I guess. Battlefront Purge. What is this? Okay. Hey, stop. What is happening? Is this like a roguelike? What the fuck is going on? Okay, leave me alone. I don't think this is the mode. For the domain? Old Metro. This doesn't look like the mode either. Where the fuck do I get these things, bruv? God, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Let's check the tutorials. No. Music store allows you to consume a master copy of disk drives. Disk drives can be disassembled in order to obtain master copies, partially recovering some level. But how do I get disk drives? Buy W engines, beverages, cutscenes, rank, storytelling, fast travel, time. Quick menu, alright. Oh, here. Completing routine cleanup offers a chance to drop disk drives. Oh. I see. It's you? No. It's you. Alright, there's a new mission. Yeah. Should I be on? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Got it. Cool. Chaperone. God, please. Give me the thing. No, I didn't mean to talk to you. Excuse me. Yes. Alright. What did I need? I needed... God damn it. What did I need? Well, wait, if I can get yellow versions of these, I should probably do my main character then, right? What do I need for you? Woodpecker Electro? Okay. Yeah. Baron's Melody, Shadow Harmony, Branson Blade, Astral Vice, Chaos Jazz, Freedom Blues. Oh my god, you wanna know what crazy ass nerd argument my friends and I had last night at like 1 in the morning? So we were talking about Star Wars, right? Oh, hang on. Chat our beer real quick. My food's here. I'm back. I got fucking washer jump scared. Oh my god. That was so terrifying. I went to check if the washer's still going. And I fucking walk into the laundry room. Ooh. And I'm like, okay. And then fucking Jesus, I swear it wasn't going. So it's like, okay, cool. I can put my clothes in the dryer. And I walk up to it, and then it just starts, and I'm like, oh my god. It was still going. I was like, oh. Whew. Alright, now I'm gonna eat some waffles. I got waffle. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. Does chat fuck with waffles? Is chat waffle gang or is chat pancake gang? I'm more waffle gang myself. But you know, a good pancake's a good pancake. Oh, I got syrup all over my fucking desk. That is so fucking unfortunate. Pancake gang? What? Waffles are just superior. I like the crunch of waffles. I used to not. I used to prefer this like soft waffles, but now I like crunchy waffles. I want to see. I don't. See, here's what happened. My fire alarm in my room, the battery was dying, and it was like the battery was dying for it, and it was like midnight. So I was like, it's too late to deal with this shit. So I just took out the battery, and I don't think there's a new battery in there. So I could straight up die to like smoke inhalation. But oh well, what are you gonna do? Oh no. Man, what do streamers usually do while they eat? I don't watch a lot of streamers. Speaking of watching streamers though, Snuffy got a new model. Don't ask me how I know. Just know Snuffy got a new model. True, I can build an immunity to it. You're so right. Does chat want to react to YouTube then? Because I have 2 waffles here. What are we gonna watch on YouTube though? Wait here, you know what we could watch first? Because I forgot to show you guys the absolutely fucking horrible music video for this fucking game. Where is it? Where is my window capture at? Ah, here it is. So you can have to listen to how fucking horrible this is. Because Lord knows we're not gonna let this stand. Like, I don't want to be mean, right? I don't want to be mean. But whoever's singing this song is not good at singing. Oh, is it low?
I'm lit, you can't deny. Wherever you want, wherever you need. So could you never, ever want to leave? Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you stand, your daddy's on the way.
Like, I don't want to be rude because, you know, singing is difficult. It is definitely a talent. And just because you can't sing doesn't make you any less better of a person, right? But this woman who voices this character, I'm guessing it's the same, because why else would they not get someone with their insaneless gobs of money? Why would they not get someone who knows how to sing? If this is not the voice actress. Yes, this is official. It's not from the official account because I couldn't find their official upload of it. But it is a real thing. Here, maybe we can find it on their channel. Hello, Zone 0. What do you got? Where is this? Maybe they took it down. Maybe you got too much hate. Because that is an official... Oh. Yeah, look. Burning Desires. It's the same art at least. Where the fuck is the actual song though? What is this? Okay, so here she is. Intel. Character demo. Teaser. Bernice EP, Burning Desires.
Good evening and welcome.
Yeah, okay, here's the official. For some reason,
I'll be serving you today.
it's an hour long?
What can I get for you? A drink?
They went, no. This is gonna be so hard that people are gonna wanna have listened to it for a fucking hour. This is an hour long. This is official.
Snacks? Oh, a little so real nice. Soda sound mix dry. I'm lit, you can't deny.
And listen, I like my fair share of songs that, you know, aren't good. But here's the thing. Like, I got judged a lot for one song.
Wherever you want,
What was it called?
so you never ever want to leave. Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your days on the
Yeah. Yeah, that's the bad part about trying to sing in character, right? Trying to sing as a character is that you're trying to put on a voice while also singing in that voice, and it's just not gonna go well. But there was a song. Oh, I remember what it's called. It's a horrible song. This song is terrible. This song is actually one of the worst songs I've ever heard. But I thought it was so... It's hilarious. I have it in a YouTube playlist somewhere. And I used it in a video that I made. This song is hilarious. It's not a good song. It's a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. But like, this is just funny. It's just so over the top and ridiculous. So like, does chat know Ice JJ Fish? Do we know Ice JJ Fish? The guy who's like, there's something about you, girl. Oh my god, chat doesn't know Ice JJ Fish? This is on the same level as Ice JJ Fish for me. Oh yeah. Ice JJ Fish. He became a meme. So the reason he became a meme is because he's genuine. This is him being genuine. This is real music. This is real music. There's something about you, girl. Like, I can sing like that. No. There's a couple of songs he has that are just absolutely hilarious. This one's pretty good. This one's one of my favorites. This shit is so fire. Hey man, if I can have half the talent this guy has, fuck. Like, this is a masterpiece. And then there was what, God is Holy? Something like that? Holy God, is it this one? Yeah. Now this is music. Like, that's real music. You wanna know what I discovered? Okay, first off, we all know Casey Edwards, right? Is that his name? That's nice. Casey Edwards, right? Yeah. So we know this guy, right? We all know Casey Edwards, the brilliant, beautiful man himself, Casey Edwards. Behind such amazing music as the entire soundtrack for fucking Devil May Cry 5. Right? You know what I didn't know? He did a song with Gargura. I think I'm allowed to play this, right? So he wrote the lyrics and did the music. Now, I don't super listen to Gargura. Like, she's a fine singer. There's just not many songs that I've heard from her that I'm like, yeah. But when I saw Casey Edwards, I was like, no. The Bury the Light guy? The Pull My Devil Trigger guy? Well, he didn't sing that part, but...
Face to face this time again. We walk once more to the end. Burn it down, burn it down.
Like, it's not bad,
Please can't put out my flame.
but it's not, like...
Never write my name.
I don't know, there's something missing. Maybe it's because I didn't listen to the whole thing? Maybe we gotta get to the chorus. Nah. Okay, let's go to the most replayed. Let's see why this is the most replayed. Like, the music is nice. You know, okay, I can kind of hear the DMC in it though. You can kind of hear it, like with the music. You can kind of hear the DMC in it. Not great. Not as good as anything than Devil May Cry 5. But hey, what are you gonna do? Oh, speaking of good music though. It kind of does. And that might have been what they were going for, but speaking of good music, Guilty Gear still has fucking fantastic music. It does feel pretty generic, I will say. This song does feel pretty, like, generic. And it has fucking... It's literally Devil May Cry, bro. Bless me with the... Anyway, Guilty Gear has fantastic music. Not all of them are bangers. I fucking hate Out of the Box. Out of the Box is one of the worst fucking songs in fucking anything ever. God, I hate Out of the Box. And Jacko's theme. I don't even remember what that one's called. And what's her name? Ramlethal's theme? Oh my god, that one's so ass too. But, you know, with the DLC characters, they've mostly been hitting it out of the park. Ups and Downs was really good. Sins was okay. I forgot My Flag or something like that. Fucking Bikins is so good. Bikins is one of the fucking top tier. Fucking Extras is fantastic. Town Inside Me is pretty good too. Ass, okay. But there's a new character coming. Acolyte? Bro. Like, what is this guy talking about? There is a new character coming out. I don't know anything about him. I haven't heard Venom's theme, actually. I don't know how good Venom's is. But we got new Guilty Gear music. And I didn't listen to the whole thing. I pretty much listened to only the first part. And it was already fantastic. Like, listen to that. That is so crazy. Ass. Alright, bro. Why is this guy talking to me right now? It's pretty good. I don't know. I think this guy comes out soon. Or maybe he's already out. I don't know. And then how many characters do we know how many characters it is until what's it called? Lucy comes out? Yawn. Oh, reading that actually made me have to yawn. I hate that. Where's my phone? Okay. Do I want to click on that? And it's also on Spotify. I don't have Spotify. What is this? Log into Spotify. I don't have a Spotify. No. Alright, well. I don't know what that is, and I can't listen to it because I don't have Spotify. Necessary Discrepancy. That's Ramlethal's theme. That one sucks. Bedman's theme is really good too. Circle. That shit's so fire. Anyway, I finished my food. We can go back to playing the game. What do I need? Inferno. Puffer. Here. This one. YouTube. Where is this? Is this copyrighted? Hang on. I muted it on stream. Shouldn't be able to hear it. Oh, it's Cumbia? Pee-wee? What is this? What the fuck is that? I don't understand anything he's saying. No habla español. My characters, why are they not? Whoops, I don't want that guy. This guy's name is still one of the craziest names ever in gaming. His name is Ben Bigger. That's that character's name, chat. I don't know the bangers. I wasn't raised Mexican, so I grew up listening mostly to reggaeton, bro. That's the music my mom loves. What is this? Ooh, big guy. Oh wait, what? Ow. Ah! Ah! Oh. I can move. I can't time these parries. There we go. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. Why am I running that way? Ow. Stop.
やっちゃおう。
Sorry, I'm trying to remember how her buff works. There we go. We got the hang of it. But dude, I had one of the biggest nerd fights I have ever had in a long fucking time. It was actually crazy. We were talking about Star Wars, right? And we were talking about how horrible the fights are in the sequels. And obviously I can't show you what we went through because it's Disney and Star Wars and I'm gonna get fucking sued up the ass if I ever did that. But like for the sequels, I specifically went to the fight scene that happens after they kill Snoke. Spoilers, I guess. The fight scene that happens after they kill Snoke. Song is so fire. But like if you just break down that scene, like actually look at it, it is a horribly choreographed scene. There are just multiple things that are just so wrong with it. I didn't get a fucking... This one does have attack and pen up. Defense, HP defense. I'm gonna get down instead. That was... Ooh! I did get a yellow one. No, that's Soul Rock. Wait. Oh. Oh no, okay. Crit rate. Ooh, wait. This one's crit rate? Okay, this one's not bad, actually. Wait, what do I want? I want polar metal. Wait, I don't have polar metal. Oh, I need a completely different set. Oops. Okay, hang on. Yeah. I need polar metal? Polar metal? Is that what you said it? Polar metal, yes. Did that say what I... Oh, it said freedom blues. Okay. Ooh. I thought that said something different. Alright. I gotta do this one. Yeah. Anyway, the fucking Praetorian guard fight in Rise of Skywalker is so doo-doo. Like, there are multiple times where, like, people's weapons just disappear. Just straight up out of existence. Like, there's one scene where this guy has fucking two... He has two, like, daggers, right? And the fucking Rey gets hit by one, and it's like, okay, so she's in trouble, right? And she's getting like pieced up by one, so like one of them is like holding her down, and the guy has another hand that has the other fucking, like, do I not have a charge attack? And he has a dagger. He has two daggers. He's using one to, like, stun lock her. And while he's doing that, in the same scene, his second dagger just disappears. It just vanishes. Which is fucking wild to me. That they saw that and left it in. And they went, you know what? No one's gonna notice that the second dagger just fucking disappeared. Defense. Okay. Replace. HP 3%, attack 3%, and crit. That's actually pretty good. I want 4 of those, right? Yeah. I didn't get anything else. I got just a couple more. HP 5%, pen ratio. What does that mean? Sure, we'll do this one because it's. And then attack percent. That's pretty good. All right, let's run it one more time. Give me the juice. This one? Yeah. But like, and then there's, so I brought up a point where I was like, aren't the Praetorian Guards armor like lightsaber resistant and shit? And my friend is like, no, because why else would they be cutting through it? I'm like, well, that's what I'm asking. I thought the whole point was that it was supposed to be lightsaber resistant. I don't know why they're just cutting through it like fucking butter. And then he's like, no, they're not. And I was like, oh, okay, I thought they were. And then guess what? As soon as I say that, there is a scene in that movie where one of the Praetorian Guards blocks Kylo's lightsaber with his fucking arms, like with his fucking gauntlets. So I'm like, well, he's blocking you right there. How is it that he's blocking the lightsaber just with his fucking holding his arms up? But then when they stab him through the chest of his chest plate, it's like fucking cutting through goddamn fucking. It's like he's wearing plastic. I was like, what the hell? Like, that was crazy. And then we compared that fight to the Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon fight. Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon versus Obi-Wan. Which is so good. Right? It's so cool. And apparently a big complaint at the time was that it felt surgical. Was that the fight felt too, like, rehearsed. It didn't actually feel like a real fight. Ooh. HP was 7.5%. It's not great, but hey, why not? Sure. What level does this go to? 15. I don't know if I want to do that. What else can I roll on these? Defense, attack percent, crit damage. I feel like I either want attack percent or crit damage, not HP. I leveled this one up because defense is not terrible, and it also, look at that crit damage percentage boost. Holy moly. Alright. We did the grinding. What else we got? Anyway, people apparently complained that fight felt too staged, right? And I'm sitting here like, to me, it felt like 3 people who have been training their entire lives to fight like that are fighting each other. And then the reason the argument broke out was because one of my friends was like, well, yeah, they have the ability to predict the future, so it makes sense that they would fight like this. And we were like, stop for a second. You said, huh? He's like, yeah, they have the ability to predict the future. I was like, when was that a thing that was ever established in any of the canon? And then we're like, well, if it doesn't, how come they're so good at fighting each other? I'm like, because they're trained swordsmen. They have been training their entire lives. He's like, I don't know, it makes the fights feel more lame. Like, how does it make you feel more lame if they're just actually skilled? instead of just being able to predict the future. Is recommended to complete. Alright, fine. Do this mission. What about the notorious hunt operations? Oh. Cool, I guess. Okay. I guess we'll do some quests. How do I open my quests without like having to go here every time? How do I open my quest?
さあ
J? No. No, that's not it. F2. No. No. F3. And that's battle pass. And this is the pull. I don't want to pull them. I don't want to pull. Why do I want to pull two stinky men? How the fuck do I open it? Am I dumb? Chat don't answer that. And they're not? Ah, here we go. Sure. We're tracking this one, I guess. Meet the investigative director. In charge of the investigation. Go talk to the director. Director. Oh. I see. Hello? All Zero is like totally powerful. I become totally awesome, Bacon too. Good, it appears you have the ambition, blah blah blah. Hey, what's up? That's my line. Ocher Comet Tail? What? The super spicy curry at the Outpost cafeteria is really good. Should I just get some? Nah, I got a mission. Oops, I skipped it. I see independent investigator for the Outpost, so that's your real identity. If you cut out to work for the Outpost, no wonder you can rival Faith in with your skills. It's actually it's been a long time since I've seen you at work. I was actually worried about some amateurs getting pulled in and on this mission, but it seems worries were unfounded. Some amateurs, eh? Let's stress the situation. There's a small, stealthy squad. Banglu perfect. It's like the fucking episode of Clone Wars! With Gregor! Yes, officer. It looks like we can started. Captain Roland hopes that we can head to the investigation station at the bottom of the fault surface first and provide urgently needed supplies to the people stationed there. They'll have to retreat from the hollow if they don't get supplies, which would be a huge loss. Or we could train those overactive rookies on the way while we dig up clues about the monsters. Okay, sure. I didn't even press that. Wait, what button was that? It was E. Okay, it's E. Total of 5. Yeah. Sure. Let's go. Yeah, and then he was like, they have the ability to. Was like, when was that established? We got into a huge argument about it. It's like, oh, if they could predict the future, why was Maul surprised when Obi-Wan jumped over him? If they could predict the future, why was fucking like, why does anyone get caught off guard? I already forgot what things we showed him. The objective of this mission to explore as far down and break those puzzles you supply them. This exploration duty explosive supplies, pressure, and corruption will not affect your exploration. Cool. Neat. Yeah. Blah blah blah. I see. It's like a fucking TCG. Crimson Silk. Ooh. This is strange. But yeah, we got in a huge fucking argument about why any of the Jedi are good. It's like, well, because they fucking, stay training their whole lives for this shit. So I would kind of expect the Jedi to be good at it. What is that? Obtained a Banglu Plus plugin. Place a bomb tile that explodes and it crosses the 3 turns. Okay. Oh, money. Hello. Welcome to the self-service maintenance center. Okay, 200 coins. All squad members don't possess. Wait, what does it say? Spend 350 coins. Oh, spend 300 coins. Weapon modification. No. Why did you go all the way around? What? HP full, sub strategy obtained, power up. Protagonist HP plus 20%. Ooh. Let's go back up here. What was up here? Hello? I don't have any keys. Okay. Oink oink, I'm the piggy bank. Okay, I see. How do I get to you? No. Kill this thing. Ooh. Money. Ooh, a key. Money. And another key. Okay, so this is like a roguelike. I see. I get it. We can use a key on this thing. Hello. Oh. Purchase all items within the surrounding 7 tiles. Neat, I guess. What is this? Let me open with a bomb, you say? Bomba. Alright. And exploration. I need to move my chat back, actually. But it got very heated. And then he was like, how come a lot of Jedi were able to predict Order 66? And it's like, that didn't predict it. I was like, Order 66 didn't happen all at fucking once. I gotta keep playing this. That's fine. I was like, Order 66 didn't happen all at once. We see in the movies that fucking Palpatine called it like every squad individually. And like, and a lot of Jedi were surprised by it. Why do you think it was so effective? He's like, well, Yoda did this and it. Oh wait, challenging mode. Effects plus 100%. Unable to recruit agents. Probabilities of triggering certain. I guess what is this, normal mode? Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So what am I? What is this? Where? Hi. Oh, I don't have any contribution points. Oh, I see. Yeah. So it got heated. Hang on. Let me see if I can remember exactly what it is we were saying. My friend was writing some of it because they were muted. We had a crazy nerd fight. Wait, let me hang on. Okay, it's up here. It sounds like a fantastical explanation for something that could be explained by simply something that's real. Yeah, he was arguing that if they were just normal swordsmen, which they're not, but they were like, if they don't have the ability to predict the future, why is it that the fights last for so long? I was like, because it's because that's a movie. Sure, why not? I can receive it. Attack plus 8, HP 25, MP has a 20% crit rate, dealing double damage. Cool. But I was like, dude, one, it's a movie, and two, because they have trained their entire what the fuck? Their entire lives for such a purpose. Let's save the HP. I didn't think I took any damage. Only open with a bomb. Do I have a key? I do. And so we were like, we were like, dude. Oh. Am I dead? Oh. Wait. Is there no consequences to me dying? HP plus. Did that heal me fully? Let's check. But yeah, he was like, why do they last so long? He was like, because it's cool and you know they're trained for this and blah blah blah. And I was like, so then I brought it to the Princess Diary. I don't know if chat's seen the Princess Diary. That movie's fucking fantastic. But there's a scene, right, where this guy is all like, my name is Ignacio Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Ooh, secret. Right? Like, that was his whole thing. And he had the chat with our main character, and he's like, you seem a good fellow. I hate to kill you. He's like, you seem a good fellow yourself. I hate to die. Just like stuff like that. And I'm like, so why did that fight scene last so long if they don't have the ability to predict the fucking future? 10 keys upon leaving, generate 2 Bamboo plugins. Sure. So that's why that was my argument. And he was like, well, I get it's because of this, but Ambi, can you fight one of these things for me? Oh shit. Ambi, get him. Yeah, get him. Yeah! Plus 2 HP when the protagonist defeats an enemy with an attack. Cool, 2 cross bombs. What else did we say? Oh yeah, and then he was like, well then he was like, real sword battles are gonna be like are gonna be like Maul versus Obi-Wan in Rebels. 880 20. Ooh, plus 1 attack. Ooh, critical, please. And if you don't know the Obi-Wan versus Maul fight in Rebels, it's pretty good. But that I was like, that one had a theme about it though. That fucking, it was all about like letting go of the past and fucking living in the past and shit like that. Because Maul, the reason Maul loses and the reason he loses so quickly isn't because Obi-Wan is able to predict the future. I was like, if Force users were able to predict the future, wouldn't Maul have known that he was gonna lose that fight? Yeah. Soldier, what happened? Captain, there's a hidden path here. Let's check it out. Really is a path. Password, the first letter C. Oh god, chat, remember that. First letter C. What the fuck? First letter is C. Allies and autonomous robots once transported supplies. Strangely, all the robots, the items they carry disappeared. Okay. Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, weird. Alright. But yeah, so I was like, wouldn't he have known? And he was like, and then Brian's like, oh, I just, figured he was too angry. I'm like, I don't know, man. I admit we found an important clue with your help, but as a soldier, it is inadvisable to act without reporting to a superior. So let's not do that again. I see. Your name seems to be number 4412. Well then, number 4412, you can return to your team. Oh, it's you. That feels weird. Takes a lot of energy trying to remember your name, but right now I'm busy with other tasks, and I don't have time, and I don't have the energy for that. What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you think it's wrong for me to criticize that clever Bang Boo instead of praising it? If it was any other situation, I'd give it encouragement, but we're performing an extremely dangerous investigation, and only soldiers in lockstep with command can carry out an effective campaign. But bro, this bitch would not like the fucking clones, bruh. We are not droids. Stop firing! We're shooting at our own men! Alright, this is just a minor hiccup. Like when we left the hollow before. Let's go over all of our discoveries with a fine-toothed comb. A group of transport robots have evidently been attacked in the area where we found them, and they were completely annihilated. I think you must be talking about those damp ether explosives. I just confirmed with the captain that the transport robots were the ones carrying those explosives, and they were trying to carve up a route deep down into the fault. There's nothing particularly unusual about explosives, but what's strange is that most of the ether explosives being transported by the robots seem to have gone missing. The explosives are highly combustible. Either explosives are highly combustible. If a standard ethereal attacks one of those robots, I don't think they'll be walking away in one piece. The One Piece! We can't be sure just yet. All we can do is keep looking for more clues inside the vault. Get ready to go. We're still only halfway down the investigation station to the investigation station at the bottom. We better speed things up. Oops. Didn't it say I could, like, upgrade things? Didn't it say there's, like, a permanent upgrade thing? Tech tree. Yeah. Ooh. When taking damage, 10% chance to generate 1 health recovery tile. That's pretty good. Taking damage, 5% chance to generate 1 health recovery tile. Gain 10% experience. I don't know how I feel about that one. 10 coins, 5 XP upon picking up a key. To the chest. I'm gonna reroll that. Reroll it again. Upon defeating an enemy, there's 1 chance to generate 1 Resonium tile? What is that? Alright. Onward.
Ambi, 配置。
So how many do I have? I have 18.
Protagonist gains 15 attack, which is removed from taking damage and resets every floor. When attacking, 20% chance to turn enemies into ether crystals. Crystals to generate points out. Sure, I guess. Those were not great. Okay. When a bomb explodes, 2% chance to generate. That's pretty good. Plus, when bomb explosion length, protagonist gains 50% crit rate. Doors can now open with 1 coin and no longer need 2 keys. Hey, I'll spot emergency +1 attack. Yeah. Ow. Plus 20 and plus 20. Nice. Summon an autonomous robot. Protagonist gets 100 attack, effects goes off. Oh my god. Plus 2 HP when the protagonist beats action. Doors can restart being squad matches to attack. Sure. Golden Bamboo plus 10 HP equal attack equals 1/100th of a coin count. Consumes key tiles and generates chest. As for attack, attack is always equal to 1/5 of its HP. Let's try this one. Are you a homie or who are you? Seemingly increased chance to generate good items. When the protagonist attacks, there's a decreased chance. Yes. One attack. Alright. Oh, I have 83 HP. What am I worried about? When protecting attacks enemies, there's a 24% chance to trigger a critical hit doing double damage. Nice. Significant increase the chance to generate good items. I don't like any of these. Shut up, freak you, I guess. What is this? I'm the Crimson Silk sampling cart for new Erdu. Chat with the request for supplies, but 500 people receive 200. Cool. I'm a fucking unit, by the way. I'm a fucking unit. Passwords, letter B. So CB. Oh god, 6th letter it said. Second letter C, 6B, right? Hello, officer from Defense Force. So you're here to look into the monster incident, right? This camp's safe for now, so don't worry. We'll stay vigilant and keep in mind. Blah blah blah. Okay. Get it. Cool. That was a good run. I had a fuck ton of HP and a fuck ton of attack by the end of that. So nice. Wait, how many do I have? Doesn't tell me. $20 attack. Important gains attack. So give me an additional attack. When Ben is on field, Kalea's attacks are guaranteed to be critical hits. It's kind of cool, I guess. I'd have to buy Ben as well. When Kalea is on the field, Ben has a 50% chance to generate an explosive bomb. Nakamata generates 100 gear coins. Caesar has a 50% chance of reflecting damage when hit. That sounds pretty good, but I don't have enough points for you. Soldier 11's attack will not increase. Just 30 attack though. Enemies hit by Tsukishiro Yanagi will create a box, making it so that only Yanagi can attack that enemy, providing XP equivalent to defeating the enemy every time she attacks it. What the fuck? Anton will continue attacking even after his HP drops to 0. Each attack thereafter will cause him to lose 1 attack. That's not great. Lighter's attack plus 20 while the protagonist has less than 20 HP. It's decent. After the protagonist takes damage for the first time, Billy's attack minus 50 and Billy's attack minus 3. Close attack equals 1/100th of the coin count. We'll just take Ambi, she's free. Let's go. You're free. Okay, that was a weird roundabout way. What do you do again? Oof, I'm hurting. Nice. Okay, strange. I shouldn't have used my key. What is this? Beep beep, the monitor of the health status of the Hollow Investigators. Welcome to the participant in blood collection. Gear coins? Nah, I don't care. Ooh. Okay. That one hurt me. Nice. We have 2 keys. No. Ooh. Nice. Start of essentials. Yeah. Oh my god. Didn't I have 2 keys? Where did my second key go? Oh. I have a key. The heck? Okay. Can I do that more? Yeah. Did Amy just die? Oh, good things. I used a key to get a key. All right. Danny. One more. What is this? Monsters and creative fiction the office. Breaks walls and occasionally finds valuable items. Ooh. Yeah, okay. And there's some supplies. Deliver the supplies. Eat it. Ooh. Shall we go get these first? Let's run at him with the whole squad. Yeah. The squad. How is Soldier 11 in the walls? She's in the walls. She's in the goddamn walls! Alright, that was crazy. Looks like return safety to the outpost for a million sunset afterglow. I can rest easy now. Are you hurt? As you can see, I'm fine, except my blade is a little blunt from battle, that's all. I completely dismantled that mech from before. Don't worry, I left its AI core behind and Captain Roland is currently analyzing it. You're right. Now that the truth has been revealed, there's no need for me to hide it anymore. You asked Captain Roland before why the Defense Force took over the investigation. Actually, it was precisely because we suspected from the start that the ambush was carried out by armed mechs from the rebels. Rebel scum. Consider this hypothesis confirmed. Judging from the state of corruption this mech is in, it must have been roaming around the hollow for quite some time. Therefore, we can surmise that the rebels have made no recent plans against us. And these mechs are leftovers from an old campaign. But then again, how did these mechs get inside the Arpeggio Fault? And why is there ambush transport mech? These are all the questions worth investigating further. I see. Thank you. You're a reliable partner. Just like my companion in the Defense Force. Now that we're sorted all that, there's only one thing left to resolve. Talking about number 4412? Correct. It's on our savior, but how could possibly know the secret equipment that the garrison troop hadn't even seen? Miss Ray is looking into the identity. Let's go see how things are progressing. Sure, okay. That's not the button I wanted to push. Hi. Hello, Miss Independent Investigator and Miss Special Dispatch Officer. You can just call me Soldier 11. No problem. I'm not a big fan of red tape anyway. You're here to inquire about the investigation into this Bangbu, aren't you? Well, I just so happen to have a few interesting results for you. I'm all ears. First off, regarding the Bangbu identity, it's called number 4412. The HIA recommended it. Over the past year, it's been doing hollow guidance work and rescues. It's extremely capable. However, I discovered that its serial number had been forged. Judging by the original serial number, it once belonged to White Star Institute, and logs indicate that it disappeared about 18 months ago on the eve of retirement. And the last case it worked on was a failed Apregio fault exploration plan from a couple of years ago. And that means this Bangbu, exactly, must have visited the investigation station at the bottom of the surface fault 2 years ago, and might just know more about the surroundings here than we do. In theory, in game theory. Thanks for watching. Once the investigation was shut down, it should have cleared all sensitive data before its retirement. However, it escaped and secretly retained copies of its memory banks. Please don't delete my memory. I didn't mean to run away. These memories are very important to me. I have things I want to do. What are you gonna do? Come on, don't look at me with those big puppy dog eyes. I'm not some cold-blooded mad scientist. Rules are rules, but this is an outpost, and taking care of Hollow Zero is our top priority. Everything else is negotiable. Well, if this kind of behavior were to occur within the ranks of the Defense Force, of course, it would be considered an unfavorable betrayal. But number 4412 is not a soldier, and while it might be my subordinate right now, I do not have the authority to punish it. Great, looks like we reached an understanding. So, number 4412, if you can confess, you won't be punished as harshly as you imagine. I understand. I'll tell you everything. My master at the Institute was Aloy Mystic. She was a researcher in the advanced team you mentioned. On my last day, my master was carrying out a mission and was supposed to take me out with her. But she did something really strange and left me outside the hollow. And just as she was going to leave, she told me, "Oh yeah, I've still got the voice recording of that time." I'm sorry for giving you this name. From now on, please forget about me. That's a strange thing to say. Something's ominous. And then she never came back again. I asked around about her everywhere, but I'm just a Bangbu. Nobody told me what happened. Everyone just said she was missing. Then later on, I learned they wanted to delete my memory and send me somewhere else to work, so I fled. My master, something must have happened to her. I have to know what happened to her, why she would say that to me, and so I can't lose my memory now. Then later on, I landed a job at the HIA. Once I learned about the Arpeggio fault being investigated here, I figured out a way to return. I don't mind if you delete my memory banks, so long as I investigated what's happened to my missing master. It really is impressive for a Bangbu to have such determination and awareness. But, number 4412, it's not because you're a Bangbu that nobody's told you the truth. It's because nobody actually knows what happened. Correct. Very severe corruption, mainly impacting the brain. Due to vast data losses deep in the fault, we can only speculate from their injuries that they encountered a dangerous ethereal attack. It's a miracle that they survived. Any investigation into the cause of their accident is beyond the scope of this mission. However, there are plenty of question marks around the accident back then. And if the cause is not identified, then the fault will always pose a safety hazard. Miss Ray, seeing as it has experience exploring around here, it should be able to help us out. Can it stay with my squad? Of course. You guys take it and I'll report things to the Institute. I'll fight to get it dealt with in a favorable manner. Thank you very much. I'll do my best. Crimson Soul Hunter. Now that everybody has been taken care of, we should get ready to head off. Next up, we have to go to the old observatory area. Our primary target is still the investigation of the rebels' mechs. But I trust that there are plenty of clues left behind there by the advanced team. Alright, I'm gonna do that some other time. Because now I gotta go do shit. Alright, short stream, but you know. I have to do... Oh, you can see my fucking thing! Stop! Ugh. Why does it do that? Alright, but I have shit to do, unfortunately, on a Monday. Why can't it... What is happening? Stop! Go away! Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening with my Twitch chat? Stop. I don't want to look at this. Go away! Hang on. Now I gotta fix it. There we go. That works. Alright. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if we're gonna keep streaming. What's it called? Zenless Zone Zero? I mean, maybe throughout the week. It's just if I'm just grinding it. I was gonna say this is probably gonna be a game I'm just gonna sit here and grind now, whether it's on or off screen. Once again, streams throughout the week are gonna be very spotty. It really depends on how lazy I'm feeling during the weekdays and how and if my friends are like, get on the game. If no one tells me to get on the game, there's like an 80% chance I'll stream. Yeah, successful stream. We learned a lot. We learned about SJJ Fish. And you were privy to a lot of nerd arguments my friends and I have about choreography, writing, and character design. Because I still think, I don't know, I'm not qualified at all to yap about like fucking what makes a good character versus a bad character. But you know, you could definitely like certain design. That's a problem with like certain VTuber designs, right? It's like they go so like off kilter sometimes that it's like we're losing the plot here. You know what I mean? Like I said, you have to, when you look at a character, especially in the eyes of like animation and stuff, you have to be able to tell pretty much their whole vibe just based off looks. And I'm not saying they can't be deeper than that, but if you look at a character and you go, oh, this person's fucking this, then it's like, as long as that is accomplished, then I think a character design is okay. And then there's, of course, personal preference of whether or not you actually enjoy the way the character design. Well, anyway, I'm yapping a whole lot of nothing. So I may or may not see you guys tomorrow. Definitely Saturday, though. Oh my god, no, maybe Thursday. You guys might see me Thursday for fucking Elden Ring. I forgot. Elden Ring Night Rain. So I'm probably gonna stream when that comes out. On the 29th? Let me double check that real quick. Elden Ring Night Rain. 40 doubloons. Let's see. It says published date May 29th. Sorry, release date. Release date May 29th. So yeah, I believe that's a Thursday, which is so fucking unfortunate. But still, I'm excited. Hey, bye.